Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We're going to go into the video number 4, chapter 4. We're going to be talking about how to fund your first multifamily deal. Like I explained to you guys, we did get a chance to see in the last video a scenario as to somebody who only had $10,000 and they used the $10,000 as a way to actually fund their first multifamily deal using the 90-10 strategy. So, like I said, we're going to be understand that the capital stack is extremely important. When you understand the capital stack, it becomes an easy process to getting your first multifamily deal funded. So let's take a look at a few things today. Like I mentioned in the last video, what we did was we showed a typical easy multifamily project using the 90-10 lender. Now, again, it's very crucial to know those are hard to come by, right? Because one, interest rates have currently increased. We're looking at an uncertainty in the secondary market, meaning people are not willing to invest in certain markets, meaning when lenders are able to close on these deals are staying on the lender's balance sheet longer, so they are more apt to not want to lend in a lot of projects unless there's a lot of leverage on the lender side, meaning the LTVs have to be lower. It's also tough to find lenders that are willing to take on a 90% leverage in a deal simply because those deals could be either underperforming and the seller might want to sell basically needing a lot of repairs. So now the lender is probably going to be looking at 120, 130% leverage on a deal with a market that is uncertain. So it makes it a little tough for people to find the 90-10 lenders. But again, this is not a doom and gloom course. The reason for this course is to help you feel comfortable, to understand that what's going to happen is there are ways around this process. So we're going to talk about a capital stack. Understand that most investors are now faced with having to bring a lot of capital to closing to balance out deals. And a lot of people don't have the capital or the liquidity to do so. So people are getting in a holding pattern and not able to move forward. Now, what happens to the new kid on the block? Like yourself, watching this course, trying to learn how to purchase that first multifamily project. What happens to you? How do you get to leverage this? And how can you purchase your first multifamily? And that's what this course is going to do. It's going to help you understand some of these things. So when you go out there, you're practicing and you're working on putting a capital stack together, it's going to give you the ability to be able to find ways to leverage this and to give yourself the best chance for success. Let me explain something that's very crucial. Most investors, especially new investors, they don't have 20% down. In some cases, they don't have family or friends that can give them $200,000 to $1 million to put as a down payment on a deal. Especially if it's a deal between $1 to $5 million, they don't have that. So they have to be able to find a way to make this work. And by finding a way to make this work, they have to be able to see how they could create something that would work in today's economy. Like I mentioned, with today's economy, these deals are requiring a 60 to 65% loan to value leverage. That means the investor has to bring out of pocket 30 to 40% to close it, just to buy their first multifamily deal. Again, like I mentioned, this is not a doom and gloom situation. On the next video, I'm going to explain to you how this capital stack works, how you can now go to the lender and leverage this information, and more than anything, how you can start doing this right now. You don't have to wait. You don't have to try to get a lot of money. If you have the right knowledge, you can apply this knowledge and use that to start investing in multifamily. All right, see you guys in the next video.